44 Informative facts about Syria. Syria, officially the Syrian Arab Republic, is a country in Western Asia. It has a total area of 185,180 square kilometer. Damascus is its capital and largest city. Arabic is its official language. Its official currency is the Syrian pound, SYP. It is bordered by Turkey, Lebanon, Israel, Iraq, and Jordan. It has high mountains, deserts, and fertile plains. With the following informational facts about Syria, we'll explore more about its history, culture, civil war, and crises. Let's get started. 1. The two stars in the Syrian flag represent the previous union between Syria and Egypt. 2. Syria is a founding member of the United Nations. 3. The largest lake in Syria, Lake Assad, is actually man-made and has only existed since 1968, maximum capacity of 11.7 cubic kilometers, the maximum surface area of 610 square kilometers. 4. The National Museum of Damascus contains relics and artifacts from every age, starting with the prehistoric age and extending to the modern classical age. 5. Damascus, commonly known in Syria as Ash-Sham, the capital city of Syria, is called the Jasmine City. It is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. 6. The Assyrian New Year falls on April 1st. Celebrated with the arrival of spring, Kar-B-Nisan literally means the first of the month of Nisan. 7. The Shouting Valley is the meeting point of four countries, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, and Israel. It is an echo point, and people often use it to communicate with their relatives on the other side. 8. The city of Damascus gets its name from damask, a variety of cotton fabrics rich in exquisite patterns. 9. Syria was the largest Arab state to emerge from the ruins of the Ottoman Empire. 10. Syria is currently suspended from the Arab League, suspended on 16 November 2011. 11. The only pope to ever visit a mosque was John Paul II. He visited the Umayyad Mosque in Damascus in 2001. 12. Syria was under emergency laws for a staggering period of 48 years from 1963 to 2011. In 2011, the Syrian civil war started. 13. Though relatively isolated, you can find Syrians scattered throughout the world because of its civil war. 14. Present-day Syria is a battleground of the whole world, with troops from nearly 34 countries fighting a complex web of wars. Their main enemy is the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, Levant. 15. The present Syrian conflict has created many global problems. Europe has been hit by the worst migration crisis since World War II. The two major global superpowers, Russia and the United States, are moving towards another era of the Cold War, as well. 16. In December 2015, the US completed a record 9,000 airstrikes in Syria. 2 months later, Russia joined in with 400+ strikes in just 6 days. 17. ISIS and the Syrian government are fighting a water war to drain out water from each other's territory. 18. The Jasmine Revolution in Tunisia, also known as the Arab Spring, fueled the 2011 civil war in Syria. 19. The Syrian refugee crisis is the worst humanitarian crisis since World War II. It deeply affected 14 million residents who were forced to flee or face persecution from religious fanatics. According to the UN, it will take $7.7 billion to meet the urgent needs of the most vulnerable Syrians in 2016. 20. Syria was invaded by Pompey the Great, a Roman general under Julius Caesar, who thought himself to be the king. 21. Syria has been drinking beer to chill out since times immemorial. A historical reference to beer is found in the Ebla tablets, which date back to 2500 BC. 22. In Syria, it's the government's job to get you drunk. There are two varieties of beer, Al-Sharq beer and Barada beer, both produced by the state. 23. The Aleppo Codex, an ancient Jewish manuscript, remained in Syria for 500 years. It was lost during a riot in 1947 but was later smuggled into Israel by a Syrian national. The sad news, only half the pages remained. 24. The city of Aleppo in Syria was named the Islamic capital of culture in 2006. 25. The Al-Madina Souk, a link in the ancient Silk Route, is the perfect example of a tinsel town. Oblivious to the modern era, it maintains the rare charm of a medieval marketplace, filled with exotic goods and stunning architecture. 26. Qudud Halabia and Mawish Shah are the two forms of Arab music and poetry uniquely developed in Syria. 27. The internet hacktivist group Anonymous has declared war on the Syrian Electronic Army because of its censorship laws. 28. Syria has close ties with the country of Iran. The latter is believed to have spent $15 billion annually in Syria during the Syrian civil war. 29. Palmyra, a city dripping with history and culture, was deliberately destroyed by the Islamic State of Levant due to its polytheistic statues. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a rare gem of the ancient world. 30. The fourth holiest place in Islam is the Umayyad Mosque, located in Damascus. It also is home to the mausoleum containing the tomb of King Saladin, as well as the shrine of John the Baptist. 31. Contrary to the barbaric present, the very idea of civilization started in ancient Syria as the Mesopotamian Civilization. For this reason, it is also known as the cradle of civilization. 32. The Aleppo citadel in Syria is the mother of all citadels. Built in the year 3 BCE, it is one of the oldest and largest castles in the world, standing strong even today. 33. The Middle East's version of absinthe, the Iraq, is an important part of the Levant culture, originating in the city of Aleppo. 34. The city of Bosra was the capital of Roman Arabia. The theatre of Bosra was built just a century after the birth of Christ, and it is still used for the Bosra Music Festival. 35. Syria was once a tourist hotspot for its religious and historical wonders, but the war caused a 75% decline in the tourism industry. 36. Russian company Megapolis Limited has organized war tourism trips to the front lines of the Syrian conflict. The other popular choice is Ukraine. 37. The capital of Syria is known for its steel. The Damascus steel swords were feared and revered by the Crusaders for their extremely sharp edges. 38. Legends have it that the first murder took place in Syria. Cain, the son of Adam and Eve, killed his brother, Abel, on Mount Kasharan near Damascus. 39. The Norias, or the waterwheels of Hama, were built in 1361 CE and are still used. 40. The ancient Euphrates River passes through Syria. It is considered the birthplace of the first civilization in the world, the Mesopotamian Civilization. 41. Ironically, even with such a strong fort, the city of Aleppo was invaded by Romans, Byzantines, Seljukas, Mitannians, Egyptians, Babylonians, Assyrians, Persians, Mamluks, and Ottomans. 42. The city of Damascus is forever attached to Christian beliefs because the New Testament preaches that the conversion of Paul the Apostle happened on his way to Damascus. 43. The Great Ottoman Empire, a legacy of 624 years, was broken up by a single agreement, the Sykes-Picot Agreement of 1916. It broke the Great Empire off into several colonies and was a watershed moment in the evolution of the Middle East. 44. The Kurdish people form a distinctive community, which is believed to have originated from the ancient Assyrian city of Nineveh. Hope you like this video. Please like and share this video and subscribe our channel for more informative videos. Thanks for watching.